Hi guys, this is Whitney White with Qolsys. Happy Halloween! I hope you guys are all dressed up. You'll see we have some people visiting. We have some kids here getting candy, so ignore them if you don't mind. I want to know if you can hear me, so hop on into your dashboard. There's a question section, so just type that you can hear me. Let me know what you're dressing up as for Halloween. I want to make sure that we are all good to go here before we dive in. I might be leaning forward just because I got to read the questions and things. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. I have so many of you guys on. Thank you so much for taking time to come join you. I am a minion. This is what I look like most days, so I figured it was appropriate. But we are going to be talking about the IQ Panel 2 Plus. It's been a while since I've done a webinar on the IQ Panel 2, so I thought it was time to talk about the Plus and all the differences and how you go about ordering and things like that, and just giving you guys a brief rundown of what the differences are. So when someone comes into your store wanting to know what's the difference between the IQ Panel 2 Plus and this panel over here, or even the IQ Panel 2, you know what to say, or you at least know where to go to find the information on what to say. So we will just kind of jump right in. So this is our, let's see, this is our retail display. We're looking to get this into some of your stores now. Some of you might already have one, and if you do, I'd love to know how it's going. So just message me or email me later. We can chat. So this is IQ Panel 2 Plus. It's a 7-inch HD touchscreen. The first thing we're going to talk about, the big difference, is the it comes with dual SRF. I'm like spacing, sorry. So dual SRF, meaning that the panel comes with Power G built in, right, which is huge, but it also comes in 319.5 SRF, so that's your Qolsys S-Line or Interlogix SRF frequency, or you can get it in 345, which is 2 gig frequency and Honeywell frequency. That also comes with Power G. Or you can get it in 433, and that's the DSC frequency. So the really unique thing about the IQ Panel 2 Plus is whatever frequency you're wanting to put into a home, we have that option. And it's the same unit, the same panel. You don't have to have 4 different offerings for 3 different SRF frequencies. You just need one. And let me grab a panel so you can see the back. You can see, sorry, I should have had this. So when you open up the back of the panel, so here's the faceplate. This thing keeps turning off. But here's what it looks like with the back open. So I don't know if you can see this. I might move a light. Is that better? Can you see this okay? So you've got the battery, you've got the speaker, and then you've got the Snapdragon quad-core processor, and this makes our panel be so thin, and it makes our panel be able to move really quickly. I'm gonna like squat down so you're not seeing just the half of my face. But then you've got your daughter cards, and you've got your SRF daughter card, right? So 433, 345, or 319.5, and then you've got your Z-Wave card, Z-Wave Plus, so you get better network, better range, faster. It's a lot faster. And then you've got your Power G card here. Now, if you're doing the IQ Panel 2 Plus, blurry picture rich, it might be because of the Wi-Fi. So we have pictures on our dealer portal and on our Qolsys, what is it? Qolsys.com, our website. I don't know why I just spaced that word. But we have pictures of it back there too if you can't make it out, or we can chat later offline if you'd rather. So you've got 3 different card slots. There's actually 4. The 4th one is for an image sensor card. But when you're offering Power G built in, you can't use the image sensor card because it uses the same antenna. I don't know if you can see that antenna. So that's the difference about IQ Panel 2 Plus versus IQ Panel 2. So the big difference is just that Power G card is built in, and it's really hardware more than anything else. But dual SRF is huge. It'll assist with takeovers, with upgrades. You won't have to rip everything out of the wall. You can use existing equipment, things like that. Big cost savings to you, especially with the 3G sunset coming up. So dual SRF is the big one. Power G, of course, right? Here is the Power G vanishing door window sensor. You can see how thin it is. Here is an RS line mini door window sensor is really small too, but you can just see the difference. It just looks like a pack of gum. Power G is huge because range. And if you guys didn't already know that, I'm finding a lot of dealers don't always know that. So the range of Power G is 3 times regular range, and it's big. And then you've got two-way encryption versus just one, right? So our S line, you basically need one password to send the signal back and forth between the panel and the device. But with Power G, it's two-way encryption, so you need a password to send the signal and you need a password to receive the signal. So it's super encrypted. And then you've got better battery life because Power G is smarter. It knows when a sensor is standing right in front of them, so it can whisper the report back and forth, versus a device that's, 50 feet away and it needs to speak a little bit louder to that one. So Power G has range, encryption, and its battery life. So the first one was dual SRF, Power G, and then you've got the installation wizard. This one's huge because if you want to open your dealers up to a DIY style network, now you can. Just like when you get a brand new phone and it walks you through the installation process. What's your account? Where are you located? Do you want it to be in English? Connect to Wi-Fi and all that different stuff. Our panel will do the same thing. It walks you through every single step. What's your Wi-Fi network? What's your user codes that you want to set up? How to pair devices and program them properly. It'll do all that for you. So it makes DIY super simple. But if you have a dealer that was really wanting to do professional installs only, that installation wizard's huge because every install is right. Because they walk through the process. They fill out every little field that you want, so you have customer data. And every account looks the same because you're controlling how it's installed. And that can be, I worked for a dealer. It was a top 100 SDM dealer. I forget what that's called. But I worked for them for 10 years before I came over to Qolsys. So I'm very familiar with the dealer world and a lot of the administrative issues that can come up with a dealer install. And so controlling how the installation goes in, what information's captured at the original install can make a big difference down later on in the road. So that's Install Wizard. And then, let's see, what's the next one? It's got dual path connectivity. So it's got 2 ways of communication. I actually was talking to a dealer just this morning who had no idea about this. So I don't know if we're not doing a great job explaining it or if he just didn't quite get it. But dual path communication, our panel connects. Let me show you where you can see this information too. Via LTE, so it's the fastest network, right? Cell network. It's future-proof, so the 3G sunset that's coming up, that won't really happen with LTE. Verizon has said that LTE will be around until at least, I think it was 2030. So by that time, they're going to be wanting a new panel. Anyway, I just got a new phone and I had my other phone for a year. So they're going to want new technology. Maybe I'm just a bad case. Let me see if we have questions. Okay, we're good. So it connects via LTE and Wi-Fi. So you're going to connect to the customer's Wi-Fi. And what it does there is it's going to be communicating using both pathways. And whichever pathway is faster, it's going to attach to that and it's going to communicate using LTE because it's going faster right now. But maybe in the next minute, Wi-Fi is moving faster, so it just flips back and forth. There's no dialer delay. There's no stopping communication for any amount of time. Usually there's 30 seconds to say, oh, I guess the panel's not communicating. We don't have that using dual path communication, so that can be big. And then software updates. Oh my gosh, software updates just like you get with your phone, right? I guess you want to see the front, not the back. Just like with your phone, we're going to do software updates quarterly, so the panel's always fresh, always new, working out bug fixes if there are any, offering new features, which is generally what we try to do. Our next software update is, I think, slated for December-ish, And we have a lot of really exciting things happening. I don't know if I can talk about them yet, but when I can, I will do a webinar so you guys are first to know. So those are kind of the big differentiators about IQ Panel 2 Plus. So Power G, and if you guys, you're not going to remember all this. You guys have a lot to think about, a lot to do, so you're not going to remember all this. So you've got a IQ Panel 2 box in your store, in your inventory, right? So if someone wants to know the difference, pull out a box, and then what you'll do is you will just flip it over. And on the bottom edge, here's your talking points. You've got LTE, Wi-Fi, Power G, I can't read all these, S-Line, Z-Wave Plus, Bluetooth connectivity. That one's my favorite. You can connect to the panel using Bluetooth on your phone, and then when you walk up to your house, it automatically disarms using your phone Bluetooth, and you don't have to do anything. So customers are actually using their panel by using it less, which is kind of an oxymoron, but it works really well. I didn't use the system the whole time I worked for that dealer for the whole 10 years because I was nervous about setting it off, and I have dogs and they have really bad anxiety, which I didn't know was a thing. So when the panel goes off and that siren's really loud, they start shaking. And anyway, I get stressed out. It's just not fun for anyone. So the Bluetooth disarming is kind of, when I forget to disarm the panel, Bluetooth won't. So I love Bluetooth. And it comes with a built-in panel camera, built-in glass break detectors, and with that panel camera, sorry, going back, you can get disarm photos, 4-minute alarm videos, and then you can view, you have that security verification. We had a dealer here just the other day. So there's a disarm photo. It's not a very good one, but to give you an idea of what it is. So those are the big differentiating factors about IQ Panel 2 Plus. There's a lot more. If you want to learn more, on our dealer portal, we launched a LMS, a learning management system, where you can go through a training of sales or technical, or both, and you're watching videos. It's generally 2 minutes to 20 minutes, I think is the longest one. And then afterwards, you'll do a quiz, and when you finish all the videos, you'll get a certificate of completion. And you'll basically know all there is to know about the IQ Panel 2 Plus and Qolsys. So if you're interested in that, log into the dealer portal. You can take it at your leisure, and you can take it while it's slow. You can take it when you're looking for things to do, things like that. What else? I think that is just about it. Do we have any questions about the IQ Panel 2 Plus? If not, I'll tell you a little bit more about the series as we go on. I'm going to do these about every other Wednesday morning. If this is a bad time, let me know so I can change it and try to get more people. I want it to be a good time for you guys. I know you're working the counters and it can be hard. So let me know about the time. But the next series is basically going to be, we're going to talk about all of the devices. Okay, so we're going to talk about S-Line devices, life safety devices, Z-Wave devices, and how to program them, how to use them, when are they applicable, things like that. So hopefully that will be beneficial to you and kind of teach you a little bit more about what Qolsys has to offer. We have a lot going on right now, so we're excited. That's all I have. So when you're talking about the IQ Panel 2 Plus and you forget, remember, just pull out a box, flip it to the bottom. Biggest thing is going to be dual SRF. All the boxes are different colors. Let's see if I can hold them all. I dropped it. Okay, I did it. So they all come in different colors. I guess it'd be easier just to do this maybe. Yeah, so they all come in different colors. Dual SRF. Power G is the big, it's a game changer. We have so many dealers that are so excited. We are also offering dealers who want to work with home builders. We've got a whole program for them to use. They can contact their sales rep, or they can just call our 800 number, and I'll probably be answering it, and I'll help them get started with it if they're interested in that. What else? I think that's it. Oh, I'm sending printed collateral out to your store soon. You're going to get the new die cut. That's what it looks like. It's the actual size of the panel. Flip it on the back. There's talking points as well. And then you're going to be getting product flyers with Qolsys products on one side, and then the Power G series on the other with the offering of the Power G or IQ Panel 2 Plus in their SKUs. Other thing, all three of these are available now. I don't know if you guys knew that. We're getting a little bit of confusion. S-line, 319.5 SRF came out about 2 months ago. 345 came out about a month after that. That was the wrong color. And then 433, we have limited quantity, but you can get it on order only. So as a distributor, if you've got a dealer who wants the 433 panel, we absolutely can get it to you. We just need to order it. You just need to place a PO for it, and you're good to go. So, okay, that's all that I had. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet for you guys so you can get back to the front door. Okay, thank you so much for taking time to join. I hope you guys have a happy Halloween, and I hope you're all really dressed up, because even though Halloween's kind of lame in my opinion, dressing up, you can't go wrong. So have a good day. Thanks again. Oh, did I get any questions? Okay, thanks, Scott. Have a good day, you guys. Bye. Figure out how to end it. Bye.